What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are talking about Apple's FineWoven case after some real world use for about 4 months now. I want to show you how this thing has held up over time. I do have one right here that's basically new, so you can see the difference between the new case and the old case. And you can see there, this case has had some opinions about it since it came out. It effectively replaced all the leather cases that Apple makes for iPhone. And now we have the FineWoven case. And you can see here that it's a pretty nice looking case. It feels really nice. It's nice and smooth on the back, but how does it hold up over time? Like I said, this is a new case that has not been used in the real world, but on the iPhone 15 Pro here, I have the exact same color and it has been used for about 4 months now. So you can see the difference here between the new case and the used case right there, in terms of like how it has worn over time. But there are some things to point out here. You can see here around the edge, we do have a nice little ring from where my hands would grab it, where my fingers would rest, things like that, all along the edges of the phone. So it's picked up some grease over time around the edges. Similar wearing to the leather case, how the leather case does wear like that along the edges. So I'm not necessarily saying that that's a bad thing. It's just a thing about how the case itself wears. You can see kind of an outline right here. And that outline is actually from the wallet attachment. You can see there that it perfectly lines up with that little outline right there. So this is a little bit cleaner than out there, just because this has been in its place since using the phone for the last 4 months. So you can see how that actually affects the wearing of the material here and everything. And another thing I've noticed is on the side right here, it started to like peel up. Like there's this film that's kind of started to peel up a little bit. As you can see, you can easily peel it off. It just, I don't know what's going on there, but just a little bit of film peeling up on the side. And like I said, this is just from normal use, normal wear and tear on the device. We have some peeling up on the side over there as well. And you can get a nice close look at how this has worn over time over the last 4 months of using it. Real quick though, I do want to give a huge shout out to this video sponsor, Widget Box. And if you haven't heard of Widget Box, this is the best and easiest way to make interactive widgets on your device, and you can customize them and get all kinds of cool things going on here. So Widget Box, if we go to the Discover tab, we have a lot of different widgets here that we can customize and add to our home screen. Now, like I said, we do have interactive widgets right here, and I have been having those on here for a while now. So you can have a little bubble pop widget. We do have a tic-tac-toe widget as well, which you can easily just play against the computer and put X and O's in there. And there we go, a little game like that. We do have a battery percentage indicator, and these are super easy to add as well. All you have to do is go to the plus sign, then we can search for Widget Box, and we can add a small widget, a medium widget, or a large widget right there. Go ahead and tap on Add Widget, and then we can go in here and choose the widget that we want to add. I've so far favorited a small search widget, the wild space battery, and the tic-tac-toe game note. Let's go to the search widget right here. And there we go. We have a tap to search right there on the home screen. So we can tap on that and be able to easily search and explore whatever we'd like to. Like I said, it's really easy to add your own custom interactive widgets to iOS, especially with the use of Widget Box. Like I said, I favorited some of mine right here. We have the little bubble pop widget, the battery percentage, tic-tac-toe. There are tons of interactive widgets in an entire interactive widget category that you can scroll through. Like we have Simon Says right here. We have different bubble pop games and things like that, to-do lists. Basically anything that you can think of, you can do with Widget Box. So definitely be sure to check out Widget Box, link down in the description below if you want to find out more about that. And let's get back to the video. So here's a nice close-up side by side of the iPhone 15 Pro next to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. We have the new FineWoven case versus the old FineWoven case. And you can see that the color has definitely faded on the old one to the new one, and picked up quite a bit of dirt and grease and grime from my hands and stuff over time using it. And like I said, we do have that outline there from the wallet MagSafe wallet as well. So you can definitely see how this has worn over time. Like I said, we do have some kind of film that's coming off the sides of this case, on both sides actually, as you can see down there. There's some film peeling off, and on the side over here, which I'm pretty sure I can just fully get that off of there. Let's just peel that off. You can see how that just kind of comes off there. So that's something that you can definitely find happening to your case over time. Like I said, it looks nice and fresh and clean on the new case here. There's even not a sign of any film or anything like that. So I was surprised when I saw that kind of turn up over time on this case, because it didn't look like it had any film on it when I first started using it. But you can see there, the side by side, definitely some film peeling off of the case on the side there. But these are the differences between something day one and day 4 months later, if you want to call it that. Definitely a big difference in terms of the wear and tear on the device. But I do think that after that amount of time, the wear actually looks good, and it closely mimics the leather case in terms of how it wears towards the edges like that. You can see I do have some like scuffs or scratches on the back of this FineWoven case that are just like kind of permanently in there, right there, and right there you can see them kind of off to the side here, and you can still see the Apple logo right in the middle. But I definitely think it wears very similar to the leather case, but it's definitely not something that can replace how the leather case looks after a long period of use. So I definitely love to know your experience with Apple's FineWoven case down in the comments section below. Like I said, this is just meant to show you what it looks like after prolonged use, real world use with this case. Nothing has started to like unwind or anything like that. Like, it's stayed pretty fine woven. I don't have any threads or anything hanging off of this thing, which is nice. But it definitely does have its own little quirks here and there about how it wears over time, and maybe your experience is different. See, I can definitely see where that film is starting to wear off at is right where my thumb would naturally be when I'm holding the phone. It's wearing right in that exact spot, and right in this spot as well, where my other finger, see if you can see where I'm holding the phone at, is exactly where the film started to come up at. So I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions though about Apple's FineWoven case and how it has held up over the past 4 months down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new around here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.